XXMay, and welcome back to Phoenix Wright. Yes, we are finally back. I actually took a little break from this because, I don't know, I just felt like taking a little small break. But I'm going to be posting some more episodes today. And yeah, we're just going to be doing what we did last time. Going around, clicking on people, asking them questions, going around other places. There's one part in this level that really gets confusing and it can trip you up sometimes. But, yeah, so I'm just going to leave it to the game to explain that to you, but I'm going to go ahead and get off subject for, I guess, the whole video. Yeah, so yesterday was a really good Thanksgiving. I actually got to see my, Aunt Becky and Uncle Gary. Too bad I didn't get to see my cousin Bobby. He had to work, which is kind of stupid because I actually thought people got off during Thanksgiving. I guess not everyone did. And I believe that the Christmas rush is actually starting to appear or become visible because there's a ton of more people at Walmart now where I am. And yeah, so fortunately the stuff that I'm getting for Christmas doesn't come from Walmart. We usually, like my parents and everybody in our family usually tries to get our presents off the internet because we don't feel like sitting in a line for an hour to just buy 3 or 4 things, which I think is that's a good idea. That's definitely a good idea. If you see that your store is just crowded with people, don't even bother going in there to buy it. Just order it off the internet. Even if it'll take about a week to come in, order it ahead of time. That way you'll be able to get in and wrap it and all that, put it under the tree. Yeah. That's another thing is actually that, the Christmas parade is, I believe this week. Yeah, this week in, ROTC class that I was in high school. I was going to be marching in there. I used to march in it, but unfortunately my first year I couldn't. I think it was an option, so I just decided not to until I got my uniform. Yeah. So, anyways. Yeah, gonna be marching. I won't be marching in that, but I will go and see my ROTC instructor and my friends because they're pretty cool. Yep, Christmas is definitely getting here fast. This semester has really gone by fast. I mean, I never expected it to go by this fast. I can't imagine what the next one's gonna be like. Next semester, I believe I will be able to take 2 new classes, but my history class, I think I might have a chance of passing that. It all depends on what I make on the final, because what it does, or what he does, is at the end of the semester, you can take your lowest grade in the class and basically get rid of it, and it can kind of help you, and it can kind of not, but we'll see. And then for my math class, that's probably the best thing, is that I can go back to that class, but unlike some of the others, or unlike all the others that's probably going to be in there, I won't have to start over. I'll just pick up where I left off last time, which is really good. I might actually be able to get out of that class early next semester, because I'm not too far from actually finishing the whole class. So that's pretty good. And also I'll be getting off pretty soon for a Christmas break. Actually have on Monday, that'll be 1 week. I'll have 1 more week of school starting Monday, and then I'll be off for Christmas, which is a whole month and 2 days. So yeah. And just to tell you something, my final exam schedule is not like any of the others. Like, if you're going into college thinking that your final exams are going to be like they were in high school, they are not. It was hard to tell when my tests were going to be, because they're scattered throughout the entire month. For instance, my first test was November the 20th, which was my reading test, which I had to write an essay for. My English test is my first test. That's going to be next Wednesday. Then I have I won't have a math test because I'm probably not going to be able to get caught up. My history test is my last test, which is going to be that the next Monday, from next Monday. And that'll be basically it. I'll be out for a month. I'm really excited because, I mean, I never thought I'd say this, but I actually love college because some of the things that they did in high school, they didn't explain things in detail like they do in college. See, usually, whenever I was in high school, they'd tell you some things about what you're studying, and then tell you to get to work. Here, they actually explain things in detail they can actually understand, and such. That, like, I'm more of a visual learner, and I'm partial visual and partially here. I don't know what you call it. I basically can learn by hearing what the teacher teaches us. I'm part of both, so it really helps me. The math class was really entertaining because we weren't constantly doing, well, we were constantly doing work, but it was entertaining. And you actually had instructors that explained things where you could actually understand them. And it's step by step. And so far, stuff has been pretty easy. Yeah, so people that are going into college next semester, just don't worry about it. It's not as bad as you think it is. And the good thing is I don't have to wear a uniform, because I hated wearing uniforms. It was miserable, because you're basically in my high school, our uniforms made us so like our bodies were like just boards. They made us so stiff in the legs that we were literally waddling to class. But thankfully I don't have to wear those pants anymore. Usually I wear like running pants like everyone else does, because I move around better in those and I feel more comfortable in them. So yeah. Alright, I don't really think there's anything. Well, there is one thing I want to talk about. This thing has basically been going around for about a week or so. If y'all heard of airport security, is basically just darn as shit. Like, where I live, there's been 4 incidents, I believe. The first one was of the man refusing to get a crotch check, which is something I do not approve of. Why would... There's no reason to grab a man's crotch just to feel around and see if there's something inside his underwear. I mean, seriously. I don't understand them. The second one was a security officer groped a woman because he said, quote, it was a... I don't know what you call it. It was just a normal check, but if you know, you don't do that. And probably the grossest one, and I swear, I think these people are pedophiles. They made a little 8-year-old, your 8 or 10-year-old boy strip in front of everyone because they thought that he might have something on him that could hurt someone. Yes, a little 10-year-old boy is going to have a bomb strapped to him. Seriously. And I just think that's not normal. That is not normal for people to do. You do not just strip a little 6 or 8 or 10-year-old in front of a group of people like that. And what was worse is that the boy was actually fighting for him to let him go. He didn't want that. He didn't want to be checked. I don't know. Airport security is going to shit. And the last one was actually kind of hilarious. They had a woman, I believe, I heard this yesterday at the, at my Christmas dinner. They had a woman that was wearing a big coat, and I guess security got kind of suspicious, so they pulled her over and wanted to search her. And what was so funny is that she pulled off her coat, and she was in a bikini. And I thought that was just so hilarious. That's probably the funniest thing I've heard. But seriously, airport security needs to calm the fuck down. I mean, I know there's these terrorists and everything, but I really doubt that Americans are going to blow themselves up to destroy a plane. I really doubt that. I really don't know what's going on with our future is basically going down the drain. It's been doing that since 2008. And God, my screen went black there for a second. Oh, alright. Sorry about that. I don't know what it is. Like, every time I eat salad, I always get kind of a clogged up throat of, like, phlegm, but I don't know. It'll go away sooner or later. Now, what the heck am I supposed to do here? I know I gotta do something. Okay, let me move and, let's go back to the office. But yeah, seriously, airport security, calm the heck down. No Americans are gonna blow themselves up. Oh, I remember, yeah, you gotta turn this, memo in to him because he's gonna give you the cell phone which you need as, evidence. So yeah, remember that. Turn in the, memo to Dick. So yeah. Well, I believe that's where we're going to have to leave off for today. So next time we'll be finishing up this episode, and I will be seeing you all next time. Stay tuned for more.